how will the Albanese Labor government's plan to get more renewables into the energy grid set Australia up for the opportunities of the future, and what will it mean for skills and jobs?
Give the call to the Minister for Climate Change and Energy.
I thank my honourable friend for his question and thank him for his work in his community. He fights for his community at home and here in Canberra as well. And, Mr Speaker, the Albanese government believes in a future made in Australia. That means well-paid jobs, highly skilled jobs, right up and down the supply chain. And the most important thing to achieve that is getting the transition to renewable energy right. Take hydrogen as one example, Mr Speaker. Green hydrogen in Australia could produce up to 16,000 jobs, with another 13,000 in construction. And those jobs almost exclusively will be created in Australia's regions. In Australia's great industrial regions like Whyalla, where the Prime Minister was just a few weeks ago announcing a hydrogen hub. Like the regions I'll be in next week when I'm announcing the next round of hydrogen hub funding on behalf of the Albanese government. Green hydrogen will create not just the opportunity to export renewable energy and to drive Australian industry, but thousands and thousands of jobs. And this, as well as being a great opportunity, is a challenge to train those jobs. We're going to need, for example, Mr Speaker, 32,000 new electricians over the next 7 years. 32,000 sparkies will need to be trained. That's why I was so delighted that the Minister for Skills delivered the Skills Compact this week and increased funding for key priority areas, including jobs related to renewable energy and electrification. A really important step forward in the training system of Australia to make sure we're training for the jobs of the future, and I join with others in congratulating the Minister for Skills in doing so. And of course, Mr Speaker, another key element to Australia's manufacturing future is the importance of cheap and reliable energy supply. And I welcome the new figures today. Encouraging figures from the Australian Energy Regulator today, which show that wholesale prices are now half what they were this time last year. Less than half what they were this time last year. A lot of work still to do, long way to go, but encouraging figures. You would think you'd welcome wholesale energy prices being less than half what they were this time last year. You know why they're less than half what they were this time last year? Two reasons. Solar energy production is way up, 31%, way up, and this government capped coal and gas prices, Mr Speaker. They're the two reasons why wholesale prices are less than half, supported by this side of the House, opposed by those opposite. The Leader of the Opposition says he'll roll it back. He doesn't support the caps on energy prices. He doesn't support renewable energy. He just doesn't get it. What he doesn't understand is that the key to a future made in Australia, good, well-paid jobs, is getting the renewable energy transition right, and that's exactly what this government will continue to do.